Well, you know, they say all publicity is good publicity, that old cliche, about to get seriously tested by this lady here, Lindsay Lohan. Now, 3 men who say she hijacked their car and took them with her unwillingly on that bizarre high-speed chase in California have hired a lawyer. Meanwhile, Lindsay's already facing charges for drunk driving and drug possession. So with me for Insight, Michelle Jordan, reputation consultant specializing in counseling clients in crisis management. Michelle, let's talk about some of these stars. Like Michelle, let's think Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley. I mean, Hollywood stars having drug problems is nothing new at all. But then Lohan already has had 2 trips to rehab. She just turned 21 years old. How many more chances do you think she is going to get by her paying public, those that really want to pay to see her?
Well, you know, the first thing, I think the phrase you made, there's no such thing as bad publicity, that sort of belongs in the dustbin, along with a picture can never lie. There is such a bad thing as bad publicity, and that's what we're seeing right now. You know, the tragedy with Lindsay Lohan is that she really had a career that is on the ascent. You know, unlike Britney's that may have been tanking, or Paris who didn't have one at all. So, yeah, she's got another chance. I mean, the amazing thing here is that there's a huge groundswell of public sympathy. I mean, they see her as a big talent with a big problem who needs genuine help. And if she can get her arms around that, she still has a chance of coming out of this okay.
Do you think that sentiment is shared, Michelle, by Hollywood studios? I mean, how worried might they be about signing her up for that next big movie? Because you've got all sorts of issues that include insurance on film sets.
You bet. You know, the classic crisis communications solution is responsibility, remedy, and remorse. In the case of Lindsay Lohan, the 3 R's are rehab, rehab, and rehab. And unless she can come through that, she will be toast with the studios.
But Michelle, 2 trips to rehab already, and then now this. So in your view, does Lohan now have to come up with something better than just the typical celebrity apology? How does she go about rebuilding her reputation?
It's way beyond the celebrity apology. I mean, you know, what kind of rehab has she been going into where she can take in her cell phone and see her friends? She's got to really take this seriously. Look, unless she wants to get through this, unless she wants to come out of the other side, there's not a whole lot that can be done. We're beyond the apologies. She has to now show that she can do it, and that's her one chance. But she has still got a shot at it.
So if Lohan's career is temporarily derailed right now, what do you think the chances are that she can recover? And when might that happen? Would it be several years from now, or could it be, you know, say the beginning of the year with another great film?
Well, you know, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know how long it takes a junkie to get through a drug problem. But she has got this one thing going for her. She's immensely talented.
Yeah,
and if she can go back and really tap into this talent, and if she can put this behind her. You know, America loves the victim story. They love people having come through a tough time. And this may be the biggest and most important real-life role she has to play. But she still has a shot at it.
But might this also be almost the biggest advertisement ever for Lindsay Lohan?
Pretty lousy advertising.
You think that this is one of those cases when they say, you know, all publicity is good publicity, even the bad publicity, as long as they spell their name right. You're not buying into it for Lindsay?
No. I mean, that's what I said. You know, it's like a picture never lies. I mean, that's a phrase that should go in the trash. It is simply not true. If Lindsay Lohan could have not had this bad publicity, I don't think she would have paid anything to buy it.
Okay. Michelle Jordan, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.